Before you begin your day, pause for a moment and allow yourself to become still. Something important is changing inside you right now. The version of you that always worries about money is becoming weaker, while the version of you that expects support, opportunity, and steady income is becoming stronger. This is more than a morning message. It is a choice. It is a fresh direction. For the next few minutes, do not listen as someone waiting for life to improve. Listen as the person who already knows that money can move toward them. Listen with calm attention. Let these words settle into your mind and replace fear with trust. Let them soften the pressure you have been carrying. Let them remind you that your inner outlook affects the way you notice chances, make decisions, and respond to life. Today does not have to be another ordinary day. Today can be the day you stop chasing money with panic and begin expecting it with confidence. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Imagine that money is already moving in your direction today. You do not need to know every detail yet. You do not need to force the answer. First, accept the feeling that support is possible. Accept the idea that good news can reach you. Stay with me, because the next part may change the way you think about your entire day. You do not have to wait for proof before you feel secure. You can choose the feeling first. You can decide first. You can welcome the thought that something helpful is already taking shape. Your inner decision comes before the visible result. Many people look at their bank account, their bills, or their current problems and say, "When I have more money, then I will finally feel safe." But that keeps their peace locked behind circumstances. This morning, begin in the opposite way. Choose calm before the evidence appears. Choose trust before the answer arrives. You are not ignoring your life. You are changing the way you meet it. Imagine opening your phone and seeing a positive financial update. Imagine reading a message that brings relief. Feel your breathing become easier. Feel your body settle. Let that picture be simple and believable. You are not begging for money. You are practicing the inner experience of receiving it. The outside world often takes time to show what has already begun within you. Do not let that delay convince you that nothing is happening. A seed does not become a tree in 1 minute. You plant it, protect it, and allow it to grow. Your thoughts work in a similar way. If you keep repeating fear, you strengthen fear. If you keep returning to calm confidence, you strengthen confidence. Think from support, not toward support. There is a difference. Thinking toward money says it is far away. Thinking from support says, I am available for helpful ideas, useful connections, and new opportunities now. Replace will it happen with I am open to it happening. Replace nothing is working with something can shift in ways I cannot yet see. You do not need excitement or forced positivity. The strongest feeling is often quiet. It feels like a deep breath after a long day. It feels like knowing you will be okay. Allow that feeling to become familiar. Let it guide your tone, your choices, and your attention. Today, Money may come through an idea, a conversation, a client, a payment, a new opening, or an unexpected form of help. You do not need to predict the path. Your task is to remain ready to recognize it. Do not search desperately for signs. Stay balanced. Stay aware. Let your calm expectation become the atmosphere you carry with you. When worry returns, do not argue with it for hours. Take one breath and return to the thought, things are moving in my favor. The more often you return, the easier it becomes. Your new outlook does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be practiced. Each return is a vote for the person you are becoming. Each calm response weakens the old habit of panic. Each helpful thought opens your attention to a possibility you may have missed before. You are not trying to control every detail of the day. You are choosing the state from which you will live it. Keep listening, because this is where your identity begins to change. Money is not only about what you want to receive. It is also about how you see yourself in relation to receiving. If you always see yourself as someone who struggles, waits, and loses, your thoughts and choices may quietly repeat that pattern. You may avoid useful chances because you expect disappointment. You may reject an idea too quickly because you do not believe it can work. You may speak about money with fear, even when a better possibility is close. But you can choose a different view of yourself. You can begin to see yourself as someone who is supported, capable, resourceful, and open to increase. This does not mean pretending that every problem has disappeared. It means refusing to make difficulty your permanent identity. There may be two familiar versions of you. One says, I hope something changes soon. The other says, I am the kind of person who finds a way forward. One waits for permission. The other makes a clear decision and takes wise steps. Today, choose the second version. Ask yourself, if I already felt financially secure, how would I think about this situation? Would you panic over every small expense? Would you assume every delay means failure? Would you speak as if there were no options? Probably not. You would slow down. You will look more carefully. You will respond with greater patience. That is the attitude you can practice now. It is not arrogance. It is self-respect. You are not claiming to be better than anyone else. You are claiming that your life can improve and that you are allowed to participate in that improvement. When you wake up, do not begin with, I hope money comes to me. Try, I am open to money, ideas, and opportunities today. Notice how the second statement gives you a steadier place to stand. Your words shape your attention. Your attention affects your choices. Your choices influence your results. This is practical as well as personal. A calmer mind can notice details that a frightened mind misses. A confident person may ask the right question, send the message, make the offer, apply for the opportunity, or follow up at the right time. Your new identity should not make you careless. It should make you more thoughtful. When a decision appears, ask, what would the financially empowered version of me do next? Maybe that version would create a plan. Maybe they would stop an unnecessary expense. Maybe they will learn a skill, contact someone, or finish the work they have been avoiding. Let confidence lead to useful action. Do not wait to feel perfect. Practice the new way of seeing yourself now. The old story may return with memories of past mistakes and current limits. You can notice those memories without obeying them. They describe where you have been, not all that you can become. Every time you say, "I am supported and capable of creating more," you give strength to a better foundation. Wear that idea like a comfortable coat throughout the day. Let it affect your posture, your voice, and your decisions. The outside world may need time to reflect the change, but the change begins the moment you stop treating lack as your identity. Money is not first felt in a number on a screen. It is often felt in your body before it becomes visible. It can feel like relief in your chest, ease in your breathing, steadiness in your stomach, and quiet confidence in your movements. This is why emotion matters. Repeating words without connecting to their meaning may leave you unchanged. Saying, "I am wealthy," while your body is filled with panic, can feel forced. Instead, choose a feeling that is simple and real. Imagine that a financial concern has been resolved. What would happen first? Perhaps your shoulders would drop. Perhaps you would smile. Perhaps you would sit quietly and realize you can breathe again. Stay with that small moment. Do not make the scene complicated. Picture yourself checking your phone and seeing a payment, a helpful message, or an increase in your account. Imagine sharing the good news with someone you trust. Hear your own voice becoming lighter. Notice the room around you. Feel your feet on the floor. Let the image become more than a distant wish. Enter it for a few seconds, as though you are experiencing the relief now. Your mind responds strongly to what you repeatedly imagine and feel. When you practice safety, gratitude, and confidence, you train yourself to operate from those feelings. When you constantly rehearse disaster, you train yourself to expect it. This does not mean you create every event with a single thought. It means your inner state affects what you notice, what you believe is possible, and how you act when an opportunity appears. Anxiety can make a person miss an opening. Calmness can help a person see it. Fear can make a conversation sound like rejection. Confidence can reveal another option. So allow money to feel normal rather than dramatic. You do not need wild excitement. You need the quiet feeling that life can support you. Take another breath. Let gratitude rise before you receive visible proof. Be thankful for the ideas that may come. Be thankful for the people who may help. Be thankful for your ability to learn, work, adapt, and begin again. This is not about tricking yourself. It is about creating an inner condition that supports wise movement. Every morning you return to this calm feeling, it becomes more familiar. Familiarity reduces resistance. The more natural support feels, the less you freeze when change arrives. Throughout the day, you may notice that you react differently. A small bill may no longer feel like a disaster. A delay may no longer seem like a final answer. A challenge may become a problem you can solve instead of proof that you are doomed. That shift is valuable. Do not skip this part. The feeling you practice now can influence the way you carry yourself later. Allow peace to become stronger than pressure. Imagine looking back tonight and realizing that your inner state changed before the outside evidence did. Feel that quiet satisfaction now. Let your body learn what financial ease feels like. You may not see an immediate change, and that is where your strength is tested. It is easy to feel confident when everything is already working. The real practice begins when the bank balance, the bills, or the current situation still looks the same. At that moment, do not allow one temporary picture to decide who you are. What you see today may be the result of earlier habits, earlier choices, and earlier expectations. It is information, but it is not your final identity. You can look at the present honestly, without giving it complete authority over your future. If your account does not yet show the amount you want, deal with it responsibly. Make a plan. Pay what you can. Ask for help when needed. But do not add panic to the problem. Panic rarely improves a decision. A steady mind can search for solutions. When the thought appears, nothing has changed, we answer calmly. The process can be moving even before I see the result. When fear says, "What if it never works?" return to, "I can keep moving, learning and responding to new openings." This is not an excuse to deny reality. It is a way to stop reality from controlling every thought you have. Many people give up too soon. They feel hopeful in the morning. Then one unexpected expense arrives, and they return to the old story. They speak about abundance for an hour, then complain about being helpless for the rest of the day. This back and forth keeps the mind confused. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. You do not need to feel positive every second. You need to notice when you have slipped into fear and gently choose again. Think of your new belief as a seed. Do not dig it up every hour to check whether it has grown. Give it attention, but do not disturb it with constant doubt. Protect it from conversations that make you feel powerless. Protect it from the habit of predicting failure. Feed it with useful action, gratitude, learning, and repeated calm thoughts. Staying steady does not mean sitting still. It means moving wisely instead of reacting wildly. You can still work hard. You can still make calls, send applications, improve your service, review your budget, and follow practical steps. The difference is that you do these things from self-trust rather than terror. If the day brings a delay, do not label it the end. If a door closes, do not assume every door is closed. If an answer takes time, keep your mind open to another route. Your senses may insist that only the visible facts matter, but life often changes through steps that are not obvious at first. A conversation may be happening without your knowledge. An idea may be forming. Someone may be preparing to contact you. You may notice a useful opportunity only after you become calm enough to see it. Remain loyal to the belief that you can be supported and that money can reach you through more than one path. Every time you refuse to panic, you strengthen your ability to respond. Every time you choose patience over complaint, you create room for better judgment. Stay with me because the next idea brings everything together. Your financial life begins in the way you understand yourself and your possibilities. Before money changes hands, Someone has an idea, makes a decision, offers a service, solves a problem, or notices a need. Behind every visible result is a pattern of thought, belief, expectation, and action. This is why your inner world matters. It does not mean that outside conditions are irrelevant. It means your response to those conditions helps shape what happens next. If you constantly expect rejection, you may never make the request. If you expect no one to help, you may fail to ask. If you believe you can learn, you are more likely to search, practice, improve, and try again. Your inner outlook works like a lens. Through a lens of fear, every expense looks dangerous, and every opportunity looks suspicious. Through a lens of confidence, a problem may still be serious, but it can also look manageable. Change the lens, and you change the way you experience the same event. Look closely at your automatic money thoughts. Do you tense up when you receive a bill? Do you assume that every good opportunity will disappear? Do you say, "I never have enough," even when there are steps available to improve your situation? These reactions are not your enemy. They are old patterns showing themselves. Once you notice them, you can choose a new response. Say, "I am learning to handle money with calm and wisdom." Say, "I am becoming more open to support." Say, "I can notice opportunities and act on them." Keep the words simple. Let them feel believable. You do not need to force a dramatic transformation in one morning. You only need to move your starting point a little closer to confidence. Repeat the practice every day. A new mental habit becomes stronger through use. Financial ease may eventually feel less unusual and more normal. When something feels normal, you stop pushing it away with fear. You become more willing to receive, manage, and grow it. You are not helpless before luck, the economy, or other people's opinions. These things can affect your path, but they do not define the whole path. Your awareness, skills, decisions, relationships, and willingness to act also matter. Let your inner confidence guide practical behavior. An idea may come, but you still need to develop it. An opportunity may appear, but you still need to respond. A payment may arrive, but you still need to manage it carefully. Inner change and outer action work together. The goal is not to escape responsibility. The goal is to stop living from helplessness. Become aware of yourself as someone who can receive help. Create value, make better choices, and keep moving. Let that awareness settle. You are not waiting for money to decide your future. You are deciding how you will meet the future today. Now notice the difference inside you. You are not exactly the same person who began listening. Perhaps your breathing is slower. Perhaps your thoughts are less crowded. Perhaps a small sense of possibility has returned. Keep that feeling close, but do not turn it into pressure. You do not need to search the day for constant proof. You do not need to ask every hour whether the money has arrived. You do not need to understand every step before taking the next one. Your work is to keep your chosen attitude alive while you handle the day in a practical way. Walk as someone who expects helpful movement. Speak with respect for yourself. Make decisions with patience. Let your actions come from confidence rather than lack. If a useful idea appears, write it down. If you feel guided to contact someone, do it professionally. If an opportunity requires preparation, prepare. If your finances need attention, look at them honestly and make a clear plan. Confidence is not careless spending. Confidence is knowing that you can face the facts without collapsing. You can welcome money and manage it wisely. You can receive more and use it well. When money comes through work, a new client, a refund, a gift, a payment, a connection, or an unexpected opening, receive it with gratitude. Do not act as if good news is impossible for you. Let it feel like a welcome confirmation that change can happen. And if the result is not visible immediately, do not punish yourself. A day is not defined by one number or one message. Keep your mind open. Keep your attention awake. Keep looking for constructive steps. You may find that your mood changes first, then your choices, then your results. That is still progress. The old version of you may whisper that nothing is happening. You can answer, I am already becoming more prepared, more aware. I'm more willing to receive. That is a real shift. Stay close to this message whenever you need to reset. Listen again tomorrow morning if it helps you return to calm. Repetition can remind you of the attitude you want to carry. But remember, the words become powerful when they lead to better thoughts and useful actions. You are not waiting helplessly for a miracle. You are becoming alert to possibilities and ready to respond. Your life can improve through many small openings that gather into a larger change. Let today be the beginning of that awareness. Before you finish, take one final deep breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your body becoming steady. Say quietly within yourself, I am open to money, support, ideas. I'm good opportunities today. Say I can handle what comes to me. Say I am learning to expect progress without fear. Let these words move through you without force. You do not need to shout. You do not need to convince anyone else. This is a private decision about how you will think, feel, and act. If doubt appears later, you can return to this moment. If a bill arrives, you can breathe before responding. If a door closes, you can look for another way. If money comes, you can receive it with gratitude and care. Keep your focus on what you can choose: your attitude, your attention, your effort, your words, and your next step. Let the rest unfold through time and action. Money may come today in a form you expect or through a path you did not imagine. Be observant. Be ready. Be willing to recognize value where you once saw only inconvenience. A conversation could open a door. A thought could become an offer. A small action could begin a larger result. Do not dismiss simple beginnings. Many changes start quietly. Stay with me for this final line. You are allowed to believe that support is possible without pretending that life has no challenges. You are allowed to feel hopeful while still being responsible. You are allowed to become someone who handles money with calm, wisdom, and confidence. Carry that identity into your morning. Let it guide the way you speak, work, plan, and respond. If this message helped you, Write in the comments, "Money flows to me with ease, and I use it wisely." Let the words remind you of the direction you have chosen. Return to this practice until calm confidence feels familiar. Your outlook is changing. Your awareness is expanding. New possibilities can appear. Stay aligned with your best choices. Remain open to receiving, and let today become a meaningful step toward greater financial freedom.